So normally if you want a WhatsApp bot, you need the Meta Business API, business account, verification, message templates that has Meta to approve and you pay per message. But Whapi is different. You just sign up, link your WhatsApp number, get an API token and start sending and receiving messages. No approvals, no templates and no per message cost. They have a free sandbox to test everything as well, and the paid plan is a flat $29 a month, not per message, flat. So send as many as you want, no Docker, no self-hosting, it just works. So let's just build it out, our WhatsApp bot with Whapi. So first of all, for setting up the Whapi, we need to go to our browser and we need to set up the Whapi account. So for that, let me just open Safari on my PC, and here we need to search for Whapi.Cloud. All right, let's click enter. And I think I already have a account with Whapi, but if you don't have, you need to go to Whapi, then you need to start registering. And after that, you need to click here under the sandbox that will be automatically generated as well. So when you click here, it will show up a scanner for you. Then you need to scan that QR code with your phone, and you need to go to the linked devices in your WhatsApp and you need to scan that QR code. And when that QR code is scanned, your WhatsApp number will be automatically connected to Whapi.Cloud. So after getting this code, after getting the WhatsApp connected with Whapi, you need to get this token. So this token is the API token which we will use to send and receive, send the messages basically. And for the receiving part, we need to set up the webhook. And for that, we need to go, I think, somewhere here. Yeah, and here we need to set up our webhook URL. So for that, I don't have any webhook right now, but we will expose our webhook using ngrok. So ngrok is a service which in which using you can expose your local system to the internet. So let me set up a new folder using VS Code first. New window, make it full screen, and let's just open a new folder. We create a new folder on desktop, so we can name it as WhatsApp chatbot with Whapi. All right, let's create it. Let's open it on our local system. So I'm going to use Claude Code to build the whole system. So for that, I will like use the whole Claude Code, and I'm going to use it with the bypass permissions mode. So I'll show you that how I'm going to use the Claude Code here. So first of all, let's expose our like local 3000 port. So let me run first a command in a separate terminal for ngrok http 3001. So you need to set up ngrok by going to the ngrok's website, and there you will get a auth token. And with that auth token, first of all, you need to install the ngrok globally on your system. Then when you get that token, you need to run a command ngrok add auth token, and after that you need to enter that token. Ngrok, when you go to the ngrok's website, they will explain you everything step by step, so you can follow the steps on the ngrok website and you can set up your auth token for your local system. So let me start the ngrok server. So now my 3001 port is exposed to the internet. So when so any request come on this, I can like use that request through as a webhook. So I can use this URL basically as a webhook URL in the Whapi now. So let me just copy it and let me go to Whapi. Let me go to settings, and in the end I will keep a slash webhook. All right. So after that I will save it. Yes. So I will save it. Yeah. So my webhook URL is saved. So now I will go to my VS Code again, and here now I will start a new Claude CLI session. So for that I will run another command which is Claude. If we just run the command Claude, it's going to set up a new CLI session for me, but I'm not going to use the simple Claude session. I will use the bypass permissions mode, and for that I will write another command where I will write a flag with that. So for that I will write dangerously skip permissions. So with this mode, Claude is not gonna ask for any permission for me. So the Claude is gonna run every single command by its own. No permission will be asked to me for that. So now that we are here inside the Claude Code now, Claude Code CLI now, and our Whapi is already set up. So I've already written a prompt. Let me just get that prompt, and let me just paste that prompt. See what Claude does now. So now you can see that Claude has done its thing, and the Claude said that's it. Here's what was built. The project structure is this. In the .env you need to add your API keys, and in the index.js is the bot, and the Express listens on port 3001 at post/webhook. When Whapi sends a message, it extracts the text and chat ID, and help command shows commands, and /clear command resets conversation history. Any other message sent to Gemini with full conversation history and reply sent back via Whapi. Conversations are stored per chat ID in a map so the bot remembers context like your name until you clear or restart the server. To get it running, add it.env with your real keys and start the bot. npm start. You already have ngrok running, the webhook URL already set. So so it should be ready to go. Note conversation memory lives in memory right now, so if it resets if you restart the server. If you need it persistence across restarts, let me know. I can add file based or database storage. So yeah, I see the database storage, it doesn't set up right now, so it's only in memory, so we can set it up later. So right now I think the main point is to add the API keys. So let me get the API keys. So I've been able to add my Whapi API token as well as the Gemini API token, and you just need to set it up in your .env. So after the API token is set, so we just now need to test it out with sending a message to my number. So let me send a message to my number with a different number. So yeah, I got my other phone, but for I think we missed one thing, that after getting the .env file done, we need to start the bot as well. So for that, let me just open up another terminal, because one is for Claude CLI and one is for ngrok, and lastly we need to open one for the WhatsApp bot. So let me start the bot with npm. It was only npm start, right? Yeah, so we need to run npm start, and let me send the message now. Yep, we got it. And it got the error again. So let me copy it again. Let me ask Claude to use a use a model which should work. All right, let's wait for it to update, and we will try again after that. So now you can see that Claude changed the model to 2.5 flash, and it cleared the port. Let me run it again now. And yeah, ngrok is already running. Now let me try to send a hello, and we got the response here in the webhook request. And yeah, now I got the reply on my number. So you can, if you guys can see, I sent a hello message and I got hello, how can I help you today? So let me just try to talk with this chatbot a little bit. So my name is Parthav. All right. So I send this message, and let's see what it responds. It responds with, nice to meet you. How can I help you today? All right. You guys can see that. I hope so. You guys can see. No worries. So after that, if I run the command that is /clear, first of all, let me ask what's my name. What's my name? So if I send what's my name, so it will reply me with your name. So I sent this message, what's my name, and it replied me with your name is Parthav here. But let me just run that /clear command that we asked Claude Code to set that up. So if I send the /clear command, so it replied me with, so I sent this command which is /clear, and the Claude Code after that cleared the conversation by replying me with conversation cleared, starting fresh. So now when I ask Claude Code what's my name, then the Claude Code will say that as an AI, I don't know your name or any personal information about you. I don't have access to who you are in the real world. A full AI chatbot on WhatsApp built with Claude Code, no per message fees, conversation memory, custom commands. And I'm gonna put that source code in my GitHub. You can check the link in description. And Whapi gives you a free sandbox, so you can try this right now without paying anything. If you build this, send me a screenshot in the comments of your bot working. I'll pin the best ones in the comments. Subscribe if you want more videos where we actually build stuff. See you in the next one. Cheers.